It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks coming up next.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got Andrews. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Jackson now on third. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one's to Andrews outright. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. We'll give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 10 now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running once more with Henry. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game. Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Smith. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Smith bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Rolling out to his left. Cut by Rocket. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Point after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Lamar. Complete out to the right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 43. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Throwing is Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. On first down, Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! Now this is picked up inside, off to the races, middle of the field! He's at the 30! He's at the 10! There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
This is Henry on 2nd. It's about a 4-yard pickup, and they'll still be playing the sticks. 3rd and 11 coming up.
You know, Kate, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Stout on now to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is Walker on 2nd. Oh, what a stiff arm! And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Connects This with Fant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
From the 23. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Here's Henry on the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st down, Smith to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. On the move, headed right. Gets this to Fant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete. Here's Brown. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Completed to Lockett.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it 3rd and 7. Now an inside give to Walker. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Takes this in at the 25. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they're going to take over possession. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A give up the gut to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Running is Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Walker on first down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. It's Walker on the give. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They go with Walker here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Looking to throw, Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Smith. Escapes out to the left. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
A draw now. This is Henry. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
They've got a man in motion. Jackson, quick pass wide. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. He'll get it at the 9. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Walker hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Now here he goes. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, but he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Now he's throwing deep, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Michael Dixon on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Lamar. This finds likely. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Putting a receiver in motion. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He fields it cleanly. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Seahawks football. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 17.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Forced out to his right. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Smith to the air now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. And again, it's Smith. Flush down out to his left. Touchdown, Seattle! Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Myers to add the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down, Ravens.
Man in motion here. First down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. On first down, Jackson. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First and 10 now from the 30. They put Flowers in motion right. First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him! Now Seattle gonna call its second timeout. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To the ground with Walker. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. He calls his own number again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. For the Seahawks in the first half, they were led by their quarterback, Geno Smith. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith on first down. On the move, headed right. He's on. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Henry on the option. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Smith. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going for it again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to throw, Smith. He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 43. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
Smith on 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Completed to Lockett. And they take him down right along the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, Smith to throw. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing it again here. Pass complete to Walker. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 3 on that game. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Shakes himself free. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Here we go.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Cut by Lockett. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
There we go,
Smith back to throw. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is Smith. Chased out to his... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Smith setting the throw. Getting out to his left. And they get to him again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. Caught near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
17 yards.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
They send a man in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here's Jackson to throw. Connects with Bateman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punting unit out now. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Smith to the air now. Walker hauls it in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Smith. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Pass taken in by Lockett. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Smith. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy, and whatever total he reaches before the end of this one. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make the stop after a short gain to the 48. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's taken on the 7. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. Well, Brock, their passing game has been the highlight for them offensively so far. 3 touchdowns and a whole lot of good plays beyond that.
And Ken, I think what we've seen is an offense who's reading the same book as the defense, just a few chapters ahead. Each time the defense tries to make an adjustment, the offense has a counter ready to go. Lesser passing games would have had some serious trouble trying to keep up with this pace.
Smith in the pistol. Headed out right. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they'll look for some points here, but might just be too little too late in a lopsided 4th quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Gets this to Bateman. Hits some space around midfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will trail by 25.
Ravens 17. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Smith. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, Smith. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's keeping it again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Smith back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st down, Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lamar throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lamar off the play fake. Connects with Bateman. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And again, it's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Jackson's gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's gonna back them up and bring up 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Smith to the air now. He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Smith in the pistol. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is Smith. He's trying another one deep. This is caught inside the 15. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
That's interference. Defense.
So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. They kick the running back in motion. On the move, headed. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Trying again, following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From 37 yards in the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Second and 6 coming up here. Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 6 now. He's on the move. Now here he goes again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by the open man. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Seahawks offense running out now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action. Here's Smith. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. 40. Hits the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. They'll try it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea, get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
This offense making its way back out now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Smith. Walker hauls it in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Smith back to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He finds Brown right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the 1st. 4th and 3, drive on the line. And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Gotta hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 3.
Smith on 3rd and short. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Jackson's going to throw again. He's on the move. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And boy, even at home, hardly anyone gave him a chance coming into this one, Brock, but it's hard to ever really count a team out playing in their own building, no matter what the odds are.
Yeah, I think for 2 reasons here, Kate. Number one, you know who you're playing against, right? You know that you're the underdog, and you're going to give that just favorite everything you got. And then when you get the home cooking and you create that sense of belief in the building, well, good things happen, and they certainly did today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.